Hey guys, and in this video I'm going to show you how to read text from a file line by line. So on the desktop I have this dictionary document. It's a regular TXT document. As you can see, it's just an English dictionary. It has many lines inside of it, approximately 72,000 lines, or 72,320 lines to be exact. So, not so small file and not so big. Well, let's read it using Java line by line. Now, inside of our file read package, let's create a new file or a new Java. Now, inside our file read package, let's create a new Java class. And let's call this class readlines, and we will have main method in this class. So now first we need to import four things. So first import java.io.file, second import java.io.fileReader, third import java.io.BufferedReader, and the last one import java.io.ioException. Okay. Now let's create our method to read this file line by line. So it will be public static void, and let's call it readlines, and the parameter of this method will be some files, so file f, and this method will throw IO exception. Okay. Now let's initialize a file reader class. So file reader fr is a new file reader, and the parameter will be our file f. Okay. Now let's initialize BufferedReader class. So BufferedReader br is equal to new BufferedReader, and the parameter of the BufferedReader will be our file reader fr. Okay, and now let's declare one string variable called line. Okay, this variable will be used in our while loop while we are reading the lines. So next thing is while loop, and now we will read lines from this file using BufferedReader and put the value of that string that has been read to this string line. So line is equal to BufferedReader.readLine, and if the line is not null, then we will print out the line. So system.out.println, and we will print the line. And after this, just close BufferedReader, and let's close our file reader. Okay. Now in our main method, let's create a file that will hold this path of our dictionary. So our dictionary C uses Zoran desktop. Okay. So file f is a new file, and this is the location of this file. And now let's call our readlines method. So readlines, and from a file f. Now this needs some try catch block, so it could catch the IO exception. Okay, and let's run it. And as you can see in our command line command prompt, there are lines being read by this buffered reader. So it goes on and on and on. I don't think the whole file can be placed in this console because it has a limit to the number of lines. Okay, so to check if all lines have been read, we can open again with this dictionary.txt, and we can see there are 72,320 lines in this file. So to check it, just before the while loop, let's initialize integer number of lines, and let's initialize it to 0. And every time this buffered reader reads some line that is not a null, let's increment this number of lines. So number of lines plus plus. Okay, and after this while loop, we will print out system.out.print line, and we will print out number of lines in this file, and just concatenate with the number of lines. Okay, save it, run it again, and as you can see, the lines are being read, and the number of lines in this file, 72,320 lines. So all lines have been read. So that's the way to read file line by line. Thanks guys for watching, and I hope you to watch my next tutorial.